Hi guys, it's Jessica. Welcome back to my channel. So first of all, I just want to say thank you so much for 70,000 subscribers. Like, that is just truly so amazing, and it's like my dream come true. So thank you so much for 70,000. So for 70,000, I thought I'd do type of like a new type of video. So I'm going to be showing you how to make buttercream ice cupcakes. So the cupcake is going to be this size in the muffin tin or case, whatever. And now I'm just going to tell you the ingredients. Okay guys, so first what you want to do is start by washing your hands, tying back your hair. If you have sleeves, just get them out of the way so you don't get any of the batter on them, and preheating your oven to 180 degrees Celsius. After that's already done, now you're going to get your baking tray. So this cupcake recipe serves 12, and if you want to make like 24, just double the recipe. So we're going to take our baking tray and put it out of the way, and we're just going to line the tray with our cases. I'm going to do that now, just like this. And then I will get on to how much grams etc. you need for the cake. Okay, once that's done, sorry I just said cake, I meant cupcakes. So once that's done, we're just going to pop them out of the way and pop all these out of the way for the icing. And we're going to start by, yep, can't lift it. We're going to start by opening this up, and we're going to put our 180 grams of butter, and we are going to put our 180 grams of caster sugar into the bowl, and we're going to mix them first. Okay, so I'm taking my 180 grams of caster sugar and my 180 grams of butter or margarine, and now we're just going to beat them until they are nice and fluffy. Just going to close it over. Nice and fluffy, and until the butter turns a paler color. So I'm just going to slow this off, and we're going to put it up at 6 and just wait for them to be together. Okay, so once that's all beaten together, now I just get a spatula and just scrape it off. And obviously you don't need to have a KitchenAid, you can just do this hand mix. It does the exact same job, but I'm just a very lazy person, so I'm gonna use the hand mixer just to get the job done quicker. So I'm just scraping all that off, like that. And now we are going to add our 180 grams of our self-raising flour. Okay, so I have my 180 grams of flour here, and I'm just going to add that in. And since this is self-raising, we don't need any baking powder, but if you have normal flour, then add some baking powder, probably about a teaspoon, no, about 3 to 4 teaspoons of baking powder to make your cupcakes rise. Now I'm going to go ahead and mix that in. I'm just going to again start off. Don't do what I just done. If you go too fast, you'll get flour all over the place. So start off very slowly and then wait till it mixes in. Okay, so sorry that you can't see me, but I'm just gonna scrape everything off again. And at this point, you should kind of have a type of like a dry mixer. It almost looks like apple crumble like type stuff in the middle. So what I'm doing here is I'm scraping all the flour off the side of the bowl. And I'm just gonna go grab a tablespoon. So I'm gonna get my tablespoon. Sorry, don't mind what I'm wearing, I'm just back from dancing. So I'm gonna get my tablespoon, and I'm gonna get my milk. I'm gonna add about 1 to 2 of these, depending how dry your mixture is. So I'm gonna add 2, just like that. And then that's done. Again, we're gonna pop this back in and start mixing. Okay, so I'm actually going to use this ice cream scoop instead. Sorry if you can't see me, I'm just trying to get like the right angle, like way too many cupcakes in there. So I'm going to use this one with a scooper. If you don't have that, you can just use a tablespoon like this one. So you're not going to see my head for the next part, but I'm just going to scoop. This gives you the perfect amount for a cupcake. And then try not to get it on the tin, otherwise it will burn around. And then just pop that into your case. And then just gonna, it's actually a bit too much. I'm just going to scrape it on the side of the bowl to get the perfect amount. and then do that. And then just scrape off so you have an even edge on top. And then you're just gonna go around and do that to all of your cupcakes. So once our tray is filled, we're gonna pop these in the oven for 20 to 23 minutes. Okay guys, so it's the next day now. So this is how the cupcakes turned out, and they're really good. Sorry for the little clip that I added in about the eggs. I completely forgot to show the eggs. I did put them in, but I completely forgot to record it. I thought it was recording and it wasn't, so I couldn't go back. So I added in the little clip there, as you've seen. So sorry about that, but do make sure to add in your eggs and then not so much as milk, and they will turn out just perfect. So this is how my little cupcakes turned out, and I'm really happy about how they turned out. And now, which is my favorite part, I'm going to be doing the icing. So for the icing, I'm going to be doing buttercream icing. So for that, you're going to need 500 grams of icing sugar, and you're going to sift it. I know it's a lot, but just makes it for 12 cupcakes to cover all of them. We're going to need 100 grams of unsalted butter at room temperature. So the one I get normally is the one from Centra, and it's like this, and it just has silver packaging, and it always turns out perfect. And I have a piping bag here, and then I got this nozzle. You don't have to use a piping bag, you can just spread it on top, it easily tastes the same. But I'm doing these actually for my mom's friend's, her daughter's party. So I'm going to be piping them, and then I have some food colouring here to make the colours. I'm going to be making pink and purple into the same bag, and they come out all mixed together. So if you want to know how to do that, then just keep watching. Okay, so I have my 100 grams of butter measured, so I'm just gonna put this in the bowl, just like that. So my butter was out yesterday, so it's nice and soft and ready to go. And I'm not gonna add in all of this all at once. I'm gonna slowly mix it in until it's okay. And what I usually do is I just get a little bit on a spoon and taste it to make sure it's not too buttery. So I'm just gonna go ahead in and add most of that. I know I'm often just forgetting to sift it. You can sift it if you want, but this is the mixer. It mixes itself, so it gets rid of all the lumps. But if you don't have a mixer, I would recommend sifting it, because it will just get all the lumps out. So I'm just going to add that in that much for now. And you want to, again, start this at low temperature like the flour, otherwise it will go everywhere. So I'm just going to pop this in, and I'm just going to go at 2, which is the lowest. And you can see it would start to come out now if I went too fast. So I'm just going to wait for that to mix until it starts to look like, it kind of starts to look like scrambled eggs, and then it starts to go into more. And make sure you don't over whip your icing. So it should just have a consistency of this. It doesn't have to drip off like the other one. It's just like this, and this is our buttercream. And I did taste it to make sure it's not buttery, and it's not buttery. It just tastes absolutely amazing. So now I'm going to split this up into 2 bowls and then dye my 2 colours. But if you're just doing one colour, or just leave it like this, entirely up to you. You go ahead and add that in now. But I'm going to split this up into 2 bowls. Okay, so I have my 2 colours done. So my mom's friend wanted lilac and pink, so how I got them. So for the pink, I don't actually have purple food colouring or pink food colouring. So what I done is I got a small bit of red, so you can use the gel form or the liquid form, they both work the exact same. And I put the tiny bit of gel in, or the food colouring, in the bowl and mixed it around, and it just got this beautiful nice pink colour. And then for the purple, I added a small bit of blue and a tiny bit of red, and it gave me this colour, which are all perfect. So now we're going to put it in the piping bag. So if you don't want to put it in the piping bag, you can go ahead and just get your spoon and just spoon onto your cupcakes. They will still look really nice. So if you are doing a piping bag like me, I am just going to put it on a glass. Sorry about that. Okay, as I was saying, is I just get my piping bag. So I'm going to show you again. I get my piping bag, and I have a glass here, and it's just easier to put the icing in. So you pop your bag in it, and then you fold over the glass. So you just fold it over the glass until you have an opening right here. Okay, so now I'm going to start and show you how to do the way the colours mix. So I just tried this at home to see if it would work, and it actually did work. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. So instead of adding all the one colour in, really? Okay guys, I'm so sorry about that. I don't know why I keep beeping. It's just the washing machine saying the wash is done. Okay, so instead of adding all the one colour, so I'm just going to move these back so you can see. I'm going to go ahead and start with pink. So we're just going to get some pink and we're just going to pop it in, and we're just going to show you here. And you just scoop up onto the side, onto one side. So you keep the pink on one side. I'm going to go ahead and do the same on top of that, as you can see, and then just scoop up onto one side. See the way one side is empty and one side is full? So now we're going to turn around to the purple, and we're going to get some purple. Oh, this is a bit much. Just mix that blue in. And then I'm going to get some purple. I'm going to go in and scoop up. Do it again. So as you can see, there's a mix of pink and purple there, and they will come out of the same tip, and it just looks really good. So I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of this. Okay, so I like to start on the outside. And bring it up to get a cute little cupcake like this.